And now to this. You might have heard of Republican Senator Ted Cruz sharing this now viral video last week that compared recruitment ads for Russian and military. The Russian video, U.S. militaries, the Russian video showed muscular men doing shirtless push-ups with guns and fighter jets, while the U.S. ad showed a girl talking about growing up with two moms and defending their freedoms at an early age. Senator Cruz tweeted, "Perhaps a woke, emasculated military is not the best idea." But according to Insider, experts say the video is actually a far-right Russian propaganda. It appears to have originated from an ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin and then quickly made its way to 4chan and other white supremacist forums. Joining us now is senior reporter at Insider, Tom Porter. Tom, what more can you tell us about this story?
So I was curious to see this on Ted Cruz's Twitter feed last week. And I was, obviously it's Russian propaganda. It supports the core narratives of the Russian state that Russia is somehow in a position of strength relative to the United States. And I wanted to go back and see if we could actually concretely link this video to pro-Kremlin networks. So I spoke to a brilliant guy at the Center for the Analysis of the Radical Right here in the UK, a guy called Alexander Ross. And over the course of several days, I managed to trace this video theme back to a network of pro-Kremlin far-right commentators and news outlets in Europe. And from this network, it kind of spreads into US far-right through 4chan. There's a TikTok made out of it. You'll see the TikTok symbol in the bottom right of the Cruz video. And it then leaps onto Telegram. It's shared by some violent anti-US, white supremacist forums on Telegram. And it makes the leap onto Twitter, where it's shared by Ted Cruz.
Hey, Tom, it's Jonathan Lemire. Wanted to ask you, there's sort of a truism about Russia that very little happens there without at least a nod and a wink from the Kremlin itself, from Vladimir Putin, and giving them some deniability, though, if it's not a, say, GRU run operation. What is your sense? What is your reporting telling you about how much knowledge, if any, the Kremlin may have had on this, but also just speak more broadly about some of these Russia-based hacker organizations that we have seen attack the U.S., attack the West? How much of them are actually are sanctioned officially or unofficially by the Kremlin?
So, with regards specifically to the Cruz video, this is propaganda that's fomented by the Russian state, by Russian state media. I couldn't find anything kind of concretely linking it to the GRU or any Russian state actors, but it comes out of the climate of propaganda that Russia pushes and propagates. It's very much part of this campaign, which goes back a long time now, of seeking to portray the US and the open society that the US has as, in effect, kind of weakening the US. It's a kind of core narrative for the Kremlin, this. And they portray themselves as having this traditionalist society. With respect to the hacks, it's, Russia's campaign is conducted on several levels. Yes, there's the propaganda campaign, which feeds into, in some ways, mainstream Republican propaganda in the United States. And there's also the hacking. And my understanding is that there are some pretty clear linkages between the hacking and Russian intelligence, specifically the GRU.
All right, Insider's Tom Porter, thank you very much for your reporting. We appreciate it.